Venom Day. Not any deeper into our depths we can go from here. The two men talked, one of them being a programmer for a firm, and one of them being a boss for the programmer herd. They were wrong. They got more in depth in the next month than they had gotten in the previous whole year. 1 month. And when that financial sheet came in and they were just on the minus, it was kind of like they were going to the Antarctica. There were penguins there. No, it was that in depth. Penguins there. So the boss, he made a calculation with the IT crew that we have to pay this amount of money for each license in the computer department for the computers. And then he said that this Microsoft mentality, closed source business, and enough of that. And they sent the IT guy to reinstall all of the business computers there with the Linux operating system. Do you know what happened? Nothing worked as it used to work. Nothing worked there. And everybody was just like, why the fuck have we been kind of just staring at these Excel sheets and this sort of crap? Like, was this some kind of a conspiracy, not even from our company, but from Microsoft? They all went out the fucking door, and the company, it downsized their workforce. No longer did you need those hundreds of office rats there in front of their Windows computer machines. That was no longer necessary. They downsized that after migrating to Linux. And instead of doing something in the business world, so to say, serious, they instead started a factory where they created memes, funny pictures. They spread that like cheese on the Jell-O sandwich. Sounds pretty nasty, but it was nasty too. They created that shit for the nastiest nerds and the experts out there. It was nasty as heck being that guy.